Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader as well as a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. Let's get into it. All right. Ooh. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Hang on. Clarify that. I'm asking questions in my mind. Sorry. I'm trying to get the relation here to each other. But yeah, the King of Wands and looking over at that Queen of Wands. Now, both those cards and the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. So there's definite regret here of not feeling the love anymore. I'm going with marriage again. I feel that there was a fight. You got the Five of Wands through words here. And I feel that somebody walked off. Oh. I feel it's the man, the gentleman here. And I feel that he got into a vehicle, and I feel that that's how he passed through a car accident here. And I feel that he's kicking himself now because it wasn't fixed. He said it out of hurt feelings. He said it out of anger here, and there's definite regret in not being able to fix things before his departure. If he knew that he was going to depart off this world, that he would have handled things differently. It was a total shock to the system. He wishes that he could run back and fix it right now, kind of energy here. But it was the right time for him to go. Yeah, two aces, that's divine timing, and then the sun. So I feel like in this car accident, I don't feel that he did go immediately over. He saw the light, in other words, right away here. But there's this regret of I should have, would have, could have, if I could just show that action. And, you know, it's going to be a while before he can officially apologize here. With the Knight of Pentacles and that Fool. He feels like a fool for doing that, for acting that way. His wish would be to come out of the confusion here, make a plan and act on it in order to get this love back into his life again. I feel the wife is very lonely, replays things a lot. So this message is for the wife here. But I feel that there was a definite accident that took place. Now, it's a very light energy, but there could have been a lawsuit, or there could be a lawsuit. I am not a lawyer. I do not play one on TV or on here. So there's thought about it, okay? And I feel that he kind of wants you to apply for a lawyer. I don't think that was the right word I wanted to use, but you understand. To go find yourself a lawyer here in regards to this case. I do feel that you're going to do so, but I do feel it's going to take some time for this completion, but I do feel that there is going to be some kind of compensation. Clarify that. Yeah, I literally heard him say, if I were you, I would, you know. I would go after. I'm not saying who's at the fault here. This is something you just have to kind of look into if you choose. This is all free will, free choice here, but I do feel that it is encouraged. I just needed some extra room here. Sorry. Yeah, I feel that you are eventually, the wife here, is eventually going to. I feel that you also are in touch with your intuition. You feel it. You feel it's like you're being nudged by something or someone. That would be him. Trying to nudge you here, trying to talk you into it here to act on this. Unfairly just. Never heard it put that way before, but yeah. I feel like there is some outsiders saying, no, 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 you can't do this. It's just a waste of time, you know, blah, 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 kind of Debbie Downing. I don't even like that term because he uses my name. But yeah, so, but yeah, I feel that. I also feel that there's some kind of children involved where they don't really truly understand what's going on, whether that be with an upcoming case, court case here, or where's daddy, you know, kind of energy here. And I feel that it's frustrating that you have to kind of help heal their mind. So possibly if you want to talk to your children here to help explain, because they are a little confused. Now you could have 3 children here as well, but I do feel that they are very well protected. Yeah, you have another 3 here. But yeah. I feel like they, oh, it's like that song. Oh, what was the name of that song? It's from the 70s. It was sure nice talking to you, Dad. It sure was nice talking to you. And then later in the song, the son who grew up now doesn't have time for his father. Whereas before, the father didn't have time for his son. With that song, usually the lyrics, I know I did a terrible job explaining that song, but if you're from the 70s, hello, rock on, like me, but yeah, you may probably know that song by those lyrics. It was sure nice talking to you, Dad. There you go, I sang just a little, but yeah, I was just watching that video too the other day. He must have been trying to come through even back then. But yeah, so I just feel like there's a little bit of regret of not showing attention to a son, possibly because of that song, but really about showing more effort, you know, putting it off, saying, I'll get to it, and then kind of forgetting or not following through. So I feel like, yeah, he's seeing all this. He's seeing, you know, I strongly believe, and I can see that here with these cards. You know, they kind of reflect, you know, when we pass. I always feel like not a judgment, like scolding or anything, but, you know, you see your mistake, you know. I think I watched a video on YouTube the other night, and it really had a huge factor on, like, it really opened up my eyes. And it was like, you know, God didn't punish me. You know, it was one of those things where she passed and she came back kind of thing. But during her journey, she went through a spell of experiencing things, you know, when you pass, right? It was an interesting thing. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to scroll back on my videos I watched. But yeah, and one of the things was to love. That's a big factor on the other side, is to love, you know, to forgive, to not be cruel to people, to you know, send the love to people was a big factor here. No prosecution by spirit or anything, the other side or anything, but I feel that he wishes that he could have done better in this world, you know. I literally feel like he wants forgiveness. Now that definitely could be in regards to the wife here, but yeah, there's that factor of guilt, very much so, with the 5 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And now he's telling you, and I do feel that once you reach the other side with him, he will profusely, try to say that fast, you know, but yeah, and he'll try to tell you over and over again here. I do feel that you are quite in touch with your intuition, with your senses. I call it, sometimes I joke around and I'll be like, my spidey senses are acting up. Like my daughter will be like, how'd you know that? And I was like, because I saw it, because I felt it, because I heard it, you know, whatever the answer would be, right? And she's like, Mom, put your spidey senses away for just 1 minute. And I'm like, I can't. I can't do it. It's always there. So I just feel like your spidey senses, you know, are most activated and you do feel him around. Do talk to him, okay? This will definitely help with his energy of knowing that you forgive him, okay? Because nobody wants to see anybody upset, especially when you're eternally on the other side, you know? But yeah. I feel like when it's time for you to cross over, not for a while, we don't promote that here, that he's going to show you, he's going to be kind of like a show off, you know, like, look what I learned and look what I can do. I can lift these, 500-pound weights. Maybe a little extravagant there, but you know what I mean. He's going to kind of really impress you, definitely here with what he has learned on the other side and how much he has changed, but in the good way, right? Like he's learned lessons because of what took place. So, but anyway, that is what I have. Interesting read. You never know what you're going to get. You really don't, but that is what I have. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Smashing that like button definitely helps out with my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.